Welcome to the FX podcast. This is Terry from fxwithterry.com. We are talking about my copy trade service. You will see it running behind me here on the screen. I'll be flipping back and forth. You can see I made about $256 today, and I'm currently in a trade that is at a higher lot size, 1.0 or $10 per pip. And that trade will play out. I always say that I don't take any losses. Now you'll notice on the history screen, you'll see some trades that show in red as a loss. That's not a loss. What I do is my copy trade system does baskets of trades. So if I do have to take a slight loss, the next trade is profitable, typically double profitable. You'll see one there, $164 profit, cancels out the small losses above. And you can see I'm well over $250 in profit today. And that was bidding at quite a bit lower lot size. I don't want to get too far into that. What I do want to do is show you a couple things. I'm going to show you how I run it on the back end, very basically. I'm also going to start with this concept. You do not ever have to analyze the market. You don't have to watch any of these channels that are telling you you should analyze the market or analyzing the market for you. The price is here, we believe it's going to bounce and come down, or the price is down here, we believe it's going to bounce and go up, it's going to trend. None of that is useful to you because you sitting there for however long it takes someone, and there's hundreds of channels, however long it takes someone to analyze the market, you could have already been in a trade or not traded a particular pair, and I'm going to show you when I trade or when I'm not trading in terms of my copy trade service, and it's just so freaking obvious. There is no need for you to have an entry strategy at all. None. Plug into my copy trade service. I'm sending you profitable trades. Yes, trades can get hung up. You can think that something's being in a trend. Typically, here's what happens. A currency pair is in a trend, let's say on the upside, and then all of a sudden it turns and starts to go the other way or sideways. At that point, your trade will hang and it won't really go anywhere. Now, I have a recovery system that you can plug right into my copy trade system and recover any trade that doesn't go anywhere for you. So it's not a loss. There's no loss. It's a net profit across the board. So here's an example on the screen. I publish this daily of my results for the last 24 hours using my copy trade service. In this particular case, and every day it's different, 99 trades since last night, 419 pips of profit. So a lot of times I say to my members, I say, how much did you bid? Because that's the key. I'm not just sending you trades and you just kind of have to take them. You have the ability to take any number of trades, any currency pairs. You have the ability to change your lot size, increase it, decrease it. I send it to you at the minimum lot size, 0.01 lots or 10 cents per pip, and you can increase it from there. You can do multiples of that. You can do 5 times that, 10 times that, 100 times that, 1,000 times that. You can do whatever you want on your particular end. So you want to get access to that? I think you should. Come on over to fxwithterry.com. You can walk through the process. It's automated, and you can log right into my account. And in fact, this particular account that I'm looking at right here on the screen behind me, that's showing some pretty nice results for the day. So just talking about that, and conceptually, I want to show you, now as I've said, I want to show you how it works for me in the background, what I'm doing, I'm the puppeteer, I'm pulling the strings on the system. And then what you get on the other side is the ability to, again, stop analyzing the market, stop following people that are telling you they know where the market's going to go, because they do not. They do not know where the market's going to go. And in fact, if you listen to them, and maybe you should, just to kind of prove me right here, listen to them. They'll tell you, well, it's either going to go this way or that way. Yeah, no shit. Okay? No kidding. But that's not an analysis. These people are not able to read the future. It's just random blah 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 talk. And again, you might ask why do they do this? They get paid by Google and YouTube through advertisers, and they're making money by just running their jaw. And while they're analyzing the market, I've said this before, while they're analyzing the market, while they get you analyzing the market, you could have been in a trade already or not in a trade. So let me show you those two particular times. Let me show you an obvious setup that I have that will either obviously buy, obviously sell, or do nothing. So here we are looking at one of my analysis accounts. We're looking at the Euro NZD on the 4-hour. What I have, and anybody can set this up, I have 6 moving averages on the screen. I've gotten rid of the candles. You can see the dashed or dotted lines going up and down the screen is an entire week's worth of movement, or essentially 5 days of price movement. Now, it's very obvious if you look at my crosshairs on the screen here, just below my crosshair, you can see that about midweek, and this is last week, the price just starts to drop away. And these 6 moving averages fan out. And from that point in time until right now, the market has dropped 420 pips roughly. So it's very visual. I can see that the market is dropping. I simply tell my system, sell only. And I tell it how often. I can tell it to sell every 5 minutes, basically go into a sell trade every 5 minutes. And it's based off of the time frames of the Forex market. I could do the 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. That's typically what I do. If I want to slow it down, I start taking trades every 4 hours. If I want to speed it up and get a lot of trades and I'm confident that the market is going to continue to go down, I'll do it every 5 minutes, and you'll just be getting profitable trade after profitable trade after profitable trade. Now, in that same respect, I can draw a box in this area, and you can see that the price literally went sideways and went a little down, a little up, a little down, and a little up. And I wasn't in the market trading. My system, my copy trade system, is not in the market at that point. And in fact, if you do have any trades in this area that got hung up, this is a great time to recover them. Again, I have an automated recovery system, very easy to do, and it's connected and completely taught inside of my copy trade service. If we come back a little bit in time here, you can see that the price started to go up, and it went up for a solid 2 weeks. That's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trades and hundreds of pips in profit. Now, if you were manually doing this, you would go crazy watching the charts. Now, if I tile all of my different charts, you'll be able to see that I can see any given pair of about 29 that you see on the screen here. And I know in a split second exactly what to tell my copy trade system to do. Right now, you'll notice many of the pairs are in the sideways movement. We're not trading those pairs. Other pairs have fanned out. The 6 moving averages have fanned out, and it's obviously an uptrend or a downtrend. And my system is trading those pairs. Again, I'm going to tell you, I think it's absolutely crazy to follow anybody that analyzes the market. It's a waste of your time. No one knows where it's going to go. My system and I can visually look at it and go, here's where it's going. It's up, it's down, or it's sideways. End of analysis. You don't need someone telling you, well, it might go up and hey, it might go down. That's not an analysis. That's somebody running their mouth, and I've said this a lot, I'll say it a lot, passing on a mind virus to you. You don't know, right? You're watching someone on the internet. Wow, they must be smarter than you. They must know what they're talking about. They do a daily analysis. They're full of it. And it's time for you to let that go. Plug into an automated trading system that, again, you have full control over. Full control. Number of trades, number of pairs, any given currency pair. You can trade just one currency pair if you want to. You can take every trade on that currency pair. And you can set your lot size, your bid amount at anything you want and make any amount of profit. Also, the very cool thing about it is you can start out and trade on demo and not risk any of your own capital. You can even get really good at it on demo and then go over to a proprietary trading firm and get yourself a $50,000 or $100,000 account and trade that account using my automated trading system. It's just sending you the trades, you're managing what's going on. And again, you never have to take a loss. 0 net losses. So that's it for this episode. I hope it was helpful. Come on over to fxwithterry.com, get access to the copy trade service. Give me a thumbs up on this video, subscribe so you can follow along and not be misled by all of the people that are spreading mind viruses to you of things that don't work, like analyzing a chart, setting a stop loss, or following some crazy manual strategy. That's it. I'll see you in the next episode.